So with the advent of Sorcery coming to Conan in Update 3.0, we now finally have access to our own personal teleporters. How do they work? Well, that's what I'm going to show you today. So firstly, the ability to craft the Transportory Stone requires an upgraded Tome of Kurak. It's upgraded using Sorcerer's pages, and I will have a video detailing all you need to know about the Tome of Kurak coming this Sunday. However, for this video we'll assume that you have already upgraded your tome, or at least you know how to. So to actually make the Transportory Stone you'll need the following resources: 200 bricks, 100 silver bars, 100 alchemical base and 3 torches. It's fairly expensive, but I don't think it's out of the realm of reasonability. Bear in mind that this is test live footage and the cost of the item may change between now and the full release, although I personally don't see it changing. Once you've placed your Transportory Stone down, you'll need to ignite it. You need 50 brimstone and 3 sacrificial blood in a flask. Brimstone is of course pretty easy to acquire. The best spot to find it is the Shattered Springs in the Exiled lands, or scattered around the tower at the centre of the Isle of Siptah. You'll only need 50 to ignite a single portal, so it's a relatively small amount. Sacrificial blood is gathered by sacrificing NPCs on the sacrificial stone using the Blood Rite ritual. This will kill the sacrifice and grant you 1 unit of sacrificial blood, which can then be bottled using glass flasks. You'll need 3 sacrifices to make 3 flasks of sacrificial blood. It may be a tad time consuming, but it's made faster by capturing tier 1 NPCs, as they're quicker to knock out and you don't get any extra blood from higher leveled NPCs. Once you've got those resources, place them into your Transportory Stone. You can now ignite the portal, which will begin a short animation where of course you ignite it. From here you'll notice that a dome of flame appears around the portal, but nothing else seems to happen. That's because we firstly need to build our network. Let's head over to a secondary base I've set up here in the Highlands on the Northern Aqueduct. Atop the central tower I've built another Transportory Stone. This portal is currently disconnected from the network, so let's hook it up. Using the same resources mentioned earlier, I'll ignite the portal, thus patching it into our portal network. This portal will need to remain lit to stay active in the network, so if you do ever want to disconnect a portal in the future, head back to where it is and extinguish it to do so. Now that the portal is lit, if we step inside the dome you'll see a stone rise from within. This points towards our portal back at the testing tower, and it's how you choose where you'd like to go. The same will be true for future portals, though placing portals too close to each other could make the system difficult to use, so try to be conservative with your portal placements and usage. Fortunately, portals already have a fairly decently sized exclusion radius around them where you can't place another portal too close, similar to altars, so that should help with this issue. By stepping into the dome and interacting with the stone, we're teleported back to the testing tower, and it really is that easy. There are 2 main things to note with Transportory Stones. Firstly, lighting a portal is a sorceress activity and thus will give you corruption. Secondly, teleporting will actually debuff you quite heavily. Firstly, you'll receive the Demonic Energies debuff, which stops you teleporting again for a brief period of time. It's not that long, but long enough to stop you just flicking between portals and abusing the system. You'll also gain the Tainted debuff, which lasts for much longer. Tainted grants temporary corruption, which will clear when the debuff times out, restoring your corruption to what it previously was. This effect also stacks on repeated teleports, meaning if you really want to, you can potentially end up with 0 stamina and 1 health, as you can see in this screenshot. This is something you would willingly have to do, it's not going to happen by accident, but the corruption will push you past your usual 50% hard cap, making you very weak if you're already at that cap. Aside from those small caveats, the Transportory Stone is really easy to use. I do believe the devs said in a Q&A stream that currently the stones can be used by anyone to travel through your network, so if you're on a PvP server you should definitely make sure your portals are as secure as possible to stop people from just wandering in and then teleporting inside your other bases. I think it is possible that if you knew a raid was coming, you could teleport to and disconnect that Transportory Stone from your networks to keep it safe. Therefore, even if you do lose your other base, they won't be able to then inside raid all your other bases. There is a definite risk and reward to having these teleports, but in a PvE or single player setting, life just got a hell of a lot easier on both the Exiled lands and the Isle of Siptah. If you enjoy my content, all the links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, Host Havoc affiliate page, NordVPN discount and NordPass discount are available in the description below. However, of course, you can simply just leave a like, a comment or subscribe. Any of those are very greatly appreciated. Patrons get a bunch of nice benefits, including sneak peeks of videos, your name in every video, custom made wallpapers in 1080p and 4K resolutions, full-size build blueprints, Discord roles and more. As always, a massive thanks to our patrons Sedilot, Randar, Connor, Ivy, Torn, Ill-Fated, Coffeeman04, Jacques, Marion Ladd, Ronald, Baron, Ghosty Pants, Ryan, Ben, Alfric, Eagle Rose, Melanie and X Screechers X. As always, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.